Okay. Well, hi guys. A lot of you were requesting I make a shading tutorial for you guys, and so eventually I'm like, okay, why not? I'll go ahead and give it a shot. So, just a warning, I'm very, very bad at explaining things, so just bear with me. So, anyways, here I'm using GIMP 2.8. So you might have a different version of GIMP. This might work, this might not, I don't know. Same with Paint to Sci. I've never used that, so I don't know if this technique will work on there or not. You can go ahead and try it. But anyway, so first you want to draw your picture and color it and all that jazz. So right here we have the lovely Rhea. Okay, that's a lie. I hate this picture so much. It's so rushed. I hate it so much. So anyways, to draw your picture, you want to add another layer above all of it, even your line art. So to start things off, what you want to do is, this may help you or not, but I don't know, you can use it or not, it's your choice. But I like to make a light source like this. Just choose a light color like the sun or something, and it just shows your light source. It just really helps me keep my shading where it's supposed to be. So it just helps me a lot. It might not help you, I don't know, just kind of depends on you. Alright, so then next what you want to do is you want to get dark color. Like I usually use black, which really helps. And then you go to the brush and you want it to be the the fuzziest as you can possibly get. And then you want to use the airbrush tool and then adjust the size to a size that suits you best. And then for me, I don't know about you guys, but it helps me to draw when I'm zoomed in, and like it's probably especially because I draw using a mouse, a wireless mouse. I don't use a tablet. So anyways, what you want to do is you just want to start kind of shaping your shading out like this, and you just want to kind of rub it to give it more of a black, darker color, which you're going to want that. Now you might be thinking, why do I need to make it all black instead of just like that for shading? Well, again, this is just how I shade, so you can choose whatever you want, but it's because of something we're going to do a bit later. So you just kind of shape it up how you want it to be. Like some spots, like the other leg or the other ear, you're going to want to shade a little more. Like it also depends on how much shading you want. Like if you want a lot of shading, then the lines right here will be a lot thicker. If you want small shading, make them a lot smaller. I'm just gonna have like a medium shading for this. So just whatever, kind of depends on the picture and character and all that. As you can see, I like screwed up a lot on this picture, so it's very ugly. I'm not going to post it on anything, so this is the only place you're going to see this picture. Good for you. Just shade this up. No, I'm not even going to finish shading the body because, again, it's just a simple tutorial, and I'm not going to finish this ugly picture. So, again, the other leg, you want a little more shading. Right. Like some hidden places, like muscles and stuff, you might want to lower the brush and just kind of add that in there lightly just to show it off a little bit more. If you want, again, just my style. Okay, then once you got that done, you can either make this larger, smaller, just keep it the same. Now what you want to do is, again, keeping your light source in mind, you just want to kind of make little streaks like this, a lot lighter. Like don't rub it in and make it black like that. You just want to make simple little streaks, just one at a time like this, and it gives it kind of a fur texture. So if you're going to do scales, then you want to do just kind of rounder like that, like a round texture, or maybe if you're going to do feathers or something to you. And then with the ears, just kind of add more of the fur texture down at the bottom, not so much from the top, because the insides of ears really aren't that fuzzy, like not like fur. So just And eyes aren't fuzzy either, so just kind of lightly go around there instead. It's like, again, parts that have less fur, just lightly drag your brush around, like outline the shading like that. Again, you want to kind of be careful how much you shade though, because if you do a whole lot of the streaks, then it's going to be very dark and there's going to be a lot of shading. So if you're going to do something small, again, keeping a very small starting streak helps, and then do really small, like smaller brush streaks all around it. And then alright, so then what you want to do is, make sure you're on the right layer. You want to go up to mode up here, click it, go down to darken only, and then turn the opacity down. Opacity, whatever. And then you just kind of adjust it to the tone you want your picture to be in. If you want it to be really dark, you'll bring the numbers up. If you want it to be really light, it can go down. It's just going to be kind of normal shading, but I kind of like how it looks around the 30-ish, so just keep it at that. And then you just go back to your line art layer, click all outside of it, go back to your shading layer, hit Control X to cut all that out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You pretty much do the same thing for the light shading, except I recommend you do a lot less opacity, and don't press down as hard for the light shading. But again, all depends on the picture and your style of shading. So that's really all there is to it. It's pretty simple, really. So I hope this helped you guys, and again, I don't know if this works on Psy or anything, so go ahead and test it out and write in the comments below if it worked or not for you. But yeah, there you go.